It's that time, weather for Weather Geeks time on this Monday evening. A very, very cool, clammy day today. We'll talk about today's weather, tonight's weather, and beyond in just a second. Some new information came in this afternoon, as you probably saw online or on 21 News at 6. Officially, an EF0 tornado occurred just south of the Hermitage area Sunday afternoon at about 4 p.m. EF0, of course, the lowest number on the enhanced Fujita scale. The EF0 classification goes up to 85 miles per hour. The maximum sustained winds were around 80 miles per hour during parts of the lifespan of this tornado. So kind of a high-end EF1, if you will. As far as the exact track of things here, let me zoom back out here on our Google map. Up here, of course, Hermitage, West Middlesex down here, Interstate 80 just north of West Middlesex. And then where our tornado touched down was just southwest of this plaza that includes the Sheets Station on the corner of 18 and Longview Road. Tornado touched down right about in here and then moved northeast across that plaza. And one thing that really worked out well with this is that it primarily went through kind of a wooded area. Now, of course, there was some damage. Unfortunately, someone's garage might have been a total loss, and there were problems like that, trees uprooted, that sort of thing. But you'll notice just how kind of semi-rural this area behind the Sheets is. Not a lot of houses back here. And then the tornado generally lifted kind of somewhere right in through here. Just kind of north and east of this little development in here. The last little spots that had damage, real scattered damage, was right along Sample Road back here. So this was on the ground for all of 2 minutes. And again, maximum sustained winds around 80 miles per hour. And a lot of people, of course, want to know, hey, why was there no tornado warning on this? Same thing happened last year with the weak tornado that occurred near Ellsworth Township. When these things happen without any sort of official warning, people want to know why, and that's a legitimate question. And the bottom line is, these types of tornadoes, the real weak EF0s that are on the ground for a minute or two, oftentimes there is no tornado warning with them. Well, why is that? It is not obvious at all in a lot of these little spin-up tornadoes. It is not obvious at all on the radar that a tornado is occurring or about to occur. There's not a lot of signatures on the radar that we look for. And even if there is one, by the time the forecaster types out the warning and hits send, more than likely the tornado is gone already. It happens that fast. Your higher end tornadoes, your EF3s and above, 7 out of 10 to 8 out of 10 of those are accompanied by a warning. But these real weak ones, unfortunately, we're just not there yet, technology-wise, for every single one of them to be warned. All right, I was up early this morning. I was up at like 6:30 writing this thing this morning on my weather blog, ericwfmj.com. Check this out if you haven't yet. This is a little bit of a forensic analysis of the time right at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. We've got some radar snapshots on here showing what the data looked like and why this was kind of hard to pick out. Real interesting stuff here. I think you'll really find it interesting, particularly if you're into the weather and you like a lot of analysis and you like to know exactly why things happen. I think you'll enjoy this post on ericwfmj.com. Also in this post, a word about social media, including some of the stuff that was shared on social media last night. Whenever a big news, weather, sports event happens, inevitably things go awry on social media sometimes, and pictures like this one get posted. That's a Photoshop job, and everybody passes it around, and before you know it, it spreads like wildfire, and unfortunately people like me then have to debunk stuff like that and devote a lot of time to debunking it. So a few words about that. A lot of new followers on my Facebook page over the last couple of days, and if you're a new follower, welcome. Glad to have you aboard. Some of the new followers I've had to ban already because things got pretty negative. Some people thought that since I said this was a fake picture, that I was denying that the tornado occurred in 1985. That wasn't what I was doing at all, but a lot of people thought that and got pretty negative about it, so, well, good riddance to them. Anyway, also in that post from this morning, a big preview of the summer and a review of May as well. So there's a ton of information in here. Check it out on ericwfmj.com. All right, what's going on this evening? A lot of clouds. 51 was the high today. Our average is 73, and 51 is easily the coolest high temperature we've had on record on June 1st here in Youngstown. The old record was 58, so we demolished that by 7 degrees. Remarkably cool and clammy today. Even a little bit of rain trying to push it back in. This isn't much, not more than sprinkles, really. You look at some of the observations back here, and this is in Newark. Let's see. Light rain, visibility 10 miles. Light rain, visibility 10 miles, Knox County Airport. So when you see a 10-mile visibility with precipitation, usually that means it's nothing more than drizzle or sprinkles. So you might have to flip on the wipers once or twice this evening. That will about do it. There's much more action to the south and east, but that is, of course, staying away. Back edge of the clouds is across the upper Midwest, and this is going to work in as we go into tomorrow afternoon. Drier air will finally win the battle. Look how much warmer it is where the sun has been out much of the day today. Notice the cool pocket right over us, and then it's in the 70s and 80s out across the high plains. We're not going to see the 80s tomorrow, but we'll see upper 60s to around 70 with some sunshine trying to work in. All right, what about the rest of the week? Tomorrow, again, an uneventful day. We'll get up to about 70. I want to skip ahead here to Wednesday. Also a pretty uneventful day, I think, on Wednesday. Basically, what we have going on is high pressure over New England and an easterly flow down across the mid-Atlantic states causing some showers down there. But up here in northeast Ohio, I do think we stay dry on Wednesday. Now, as we go to Thursday, the atmosphere is going to moisten up some. A little disturbance helping us out a little bit as well. And so I do think that there can be real spotty activity Thursday afternoon. Spotty shower and thunderstorm activity. And then as we head towards Friday, kind of a similar setup, I suspect, with some breaks of sun, but also the threat for the occasional shower and thunderstorm. This is a look at Friday. And you see some green here. This isn't a rainy day, but you're going to see some classic summertime hit or miss stuff. All right, we have a summertime weekend coming up here. Here is a preview of Saturday. High pressure over the northern Great Lakes. Little disturbances in the flow down here. A weak front stalled. Some showers and thunderstorms. A possibility for Saturday. Again, don't think it's a washout. And then real quick look at Sunday. Probably, again, some scattered showers and storms. You get the idea here. There's no big systems we can really hang our hat on over the next week, but starting Thursday and taking us right through the weekend, some scattered showers and some thunderstorms. If you're unlucky, you get under a few of these. If you were lucky, you miss most of them. All right, what's the longer range have in store? Here's a look at the 16-day GFS ensemble temperature outlook. Of course, our cool day was today. And it's this model, even though it was day one, vastly overestimated how warm it was supposed to get. But beyond today, we're going to get back to normal and above normal. And then a lot of the longer range, while there could be an occasional cool day, a lot of the longer range, taking us towards mid-June, is looking warmer than average. So we're going to get back into the type of pattern that we had for a lot of May. May was quite a bit warmer than average. In fact, it was the 6th warmest May on record here in Youngstown. All right, that's a super detailed weather for Weather Geeks on this Monday. Thanks as always for watching, everyone. I'll see you right back here tomorrow evening, and I'll see you tonight on 21 News at 11 o'clock. Have a great night.